So why is it that in Ghana here, everything has to be politicized? Everything in Ghana here has to be politicized. Everything. Even if you wish well for the country, it has to be politicized. Yesterday, I put up a post, and I was saying that the government should reconsider, taxing the people. Hey, blues, Chelsea. I'm still in the mood of the blues, man. Beautiful performance yesterday. Yeah, so I'm saying the government should reconsider the, what's it called? The tax. I believe in taxation. The primary source of revenue for every country is taxation. It's taxes. That is what the Americans use to develop America. That's what Europe, that's what they use. We believe in tax. We believe in government, receiving tax from the citizens. That's why we have VAT 12.5%. We have the NHIS levy, which is 2.5. We have the GET fund, which is 2.5. It's good for nation development. But my major concern is, during the election, personally, I had to go stand close to a water tank where they wrote free water. It was part of their campaign message and strategy. I was out there telling people to vote, in as much as we're talking about free education and other developmental stuff, job for planting for food and crops, other development projects that were going on. We spoke about the kind benevolence of His Excellency the President. We spoke about, him, caring about the people, providing free water for all this period during the lockdown pandemic, and it was one of the qualities that were really projected out there. So when I heard the information minister say the economy is doing poorly, which we all know, it's been a global meltdown, everybody's feeling it, America, Europe, everywhere. Nobody has been spared in this pandemic. But I was thinking there are other modalities and ways to get this money going by not necessarily, telling the people we offered free water and 50% electricity to pay for the water that was offered to them freely. They didn't ask for the water. It was part of the president's benevolence. We could have used another means or another way of, getting the citizens to pay for the tax. How about if we had said, COVID-19 nations recovery levy, 1%, 2%. It would have probably sunk well, and a lot of people would have stood that, but if you tell them that they have to pay for the water they used last year, the free water they used, if they have to pay for it because the economy is not doing well, we have to pay salary, wages, and all of that stuff. I understand you, but if you tell them that they have to pay for the water they use, then we are not being fair. Because as I rightly said, we could have used other means and ways of getting, getting this money paid for, without necessarily telling the people to their face, the water you used last year, you have to pay. It doesn't mean I don't love MPP. It doesn't mean I don't love Nana Akufo-Addo. If you want us to be very fair with each other. During the campaign season, I was very vocal with my friends, my colleagues, my brothers. We went as far as Cape Coast, Taka. We're going to people's homes. We're meeting people, canvassing, preaching the form of an agenda, preaching free water, free SHS, preaching all this. And the people looked up to us. Some people voted because of the message we're carrying. We drove. We made sacrifices. Some of us fasted. Some of us prayed. Some of us sowed seed. Some of us did charity just to ensure in our own small way that the president retained power. It's very sad when we live in a nation and we believe in the progress and prosperity of the nation, yet we can't address societal issues. The fact that I disagree does not mean I don't love MPP or I don't love His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. No. If the NDC people will pick it and run with it, it's okay, but not my fellow MPP people. The love we have for the party and His Excellency is unparalleled. we stood against our own brother, our own colleague at Ayawaso, just to canvass for vote for His Excellency. We did all that. Amidst the insults, the whatever, we stood tall. Even on election day, we were still campaigning. We love Nana Akufo-Addo. We want him to succeed. And that is why some of us, when certain issues come up, want to add our voice. We want him to succeed. We don't want him to fail. Last election, we lost over 30 seats because of some of this attitude. When something goes wrong, people cannot talk. Are you telling me Kennedy Japan doesn't love NPP? But when something bad is going on, he says it. I'm not saying we shouldn't take taxes. Taxes is the backbone of every nation's economy. It's the primary source of revenue for every country. Now, Joe Biden has given out, he's giving 85% of Americans stimulus package. $1,400 each. 85% of Americans. Are you telling me Joe Biden will come back later to Americans and say, or his communication team will come back and say, because we gave you $1,400 as stimulus package to revive the economy, to spend money and to keep the economy going, you have to pay for it? No. They will look for modalities and ways to increase taxes and get the money back without telling the people to your face, this $1,400 stimulus package we give to you, you have to pay for it. That's the dichotomy. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we shouldn't take taxes. No. Every nation needs tax to grow. So when I find some of our people insulting me on Facebook, it's pathetic. I'm for you people. We are for you people. I and my colleagues are for you people. We put our life there. We put our career there. We put everything that we had out there for you people. So if you come back and you are insulting us, and you are insulting me because I simply said the government or the president should look into what the information minister said about, the citizens paying for the water they use. And I'm saying there are other means of, taxing them. There are other means of getting this thing done. It shouldn't be because, what's it called? The economy is not running well. If the economy is not running well and consumption is weak, we can't tax the people. If people are not spending money, we need to inject money into the system. People are not spending money, then we have to tax investors. But if investors are not coming through, we have to look for other modalities. We can do with some parts of the excise tax, which is the sin tax. We can decide, okay, in order to make more revenue, let's tax alcohol, let's tax cigarettes, let's start gambling and betting companies. It's also part of way of generating revenue. So some of you, it's so sad. In the next 4 years, we are going to go to these same people. And what would the message be? We came to you, we told you, you should give us 4 more years to do more for you. And that was the message. We told you, we gave you free water, free electricity, but 4 months later, we came to you and we told you you have to pay for the water and electricity. Is that what we are saying? Is that what we are saying? On the president's 21st address to the nation, he said he's extending the free water for 1 million healthline workers. That means it ends in this March. So if the president has been kind enough to do this, we shouldn't make it go down and make it look like, okay, the president did it out of goodwill, and now we're telling the people it's a must, you have to pay. We could have used other modalities, other means of letting them pay for this without any stress. As I rightly said, Americans, Joe Biden has given out stimulus package, relief packages to Americans. But his communication team will not come and tell America will have to pay for it in the next 3 months. They know how to fix it in the tax system. They know how to fix it. And that's all I'm saying. So if this will make some of you insult me, then I don't know what to say. We should think, sometimes we should think for Ghana. Partisan politics is good. I did it and I'm doing it. But sometimes the bigger picture should be Ghana. We should put aside party colors and the focus should be Ghana. Do you understand? It's just poor communication. The minister could have come out and say, oh, we are going to come up with, let's say, COVID-19 recovery levy, 1%. Nobody will shout. But if you come and tell them they are going to pay for the free water they used during the lockdown time, then people will start flaring up and saying we threw dust in their eyes, because that was some of the messages I was pushing for the campaign. That was one of my messages. It's still on my page. If you think I don't love MPP or Akufo-Addo, go to my page. From 2019 till now, most of the posts I have made, 92% of the posts has been for NPP and His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. When Akufo-Addo called me a firm believer and an advocate of the Ghana project, what do you think it meant? What do you think it meant? It meant he has seen some qualities in me. He's a seer. He's seen. I can't sit down and keep quiet because I supported MPP. How do I help the government to grow? How do I help MPP to grow? How do I help the government to sit on its toes if I don't talk? If there are certain issues that needs to be discussed and I keep quiet because I'm MPP or I supported MPP, or my brothers that supported MPP with me should not talk. It's not like that. We should go beyond that. As a nation, we should look at the bigger picture. We should think about stuff that will be beneficial to the entire country, not a section of people. It's just sad. I started reading some of the comments on Facebook yesterday. I would have thought, oh, it would be the NDC because, I mean, they'll run along with it. It's okay. But fellow MPP people insulting me for what? Telling me I don't know the country, I don't know about taxation. Excuse you. What do you know about taxation? I just gave you some few instances of how we can, generate revenue and create revenue. I made some comparison to the United States, to the Western world, how they go about taxing the citizens. You don't tell them, we don't run on the message of free water, free electricity, go to people's home, tell them this is what the government is doing. We're all happy about it. It was a brilliant initiative. Then after 3 months, you come back and the minister tells the people they have to pay for it because the country cannot run. You could have just said, oh, the nation's COVID-19 nation's recovery levy, 1%, 2%. Because we all know everybody has been hit by the pandemic. We all know. We all know we are going to pay for the money somehow. Obviously. When they were using the water and stuff, we all know we're going to pay for it. In as much as it was free, we know. But you don't come and tell us in our face. So now, next 4 years, if we go to the same electorate, the same people, and we want them to vote for us to keep us in power, what are we going to say? That we came to you with the free water, free electricity, have 50% electricity, and we're happy the president took that initiative. And 3 months later, we are telling you, you have to pay for that same free water you use. It's sad. It's sad. But the truth of the matter is, let's stop the silly comment and solid comment we give about people who come out boldly to say certain things. We don't hate anybody. I love His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I love MPP. That is why some of us put our lives out there. If anything had happened to me during the election, all anybody would have said, oh, the one sleep principle would have said. Some of the attacks I received, some of you have no idea. But we did it in good faith. I and my brothers and my colleagues did it because we love the party. We want Nana to succeed. It's some of these behaviors that sometimes, when you look back, you just say, Anyways, good morning. God be with us all. We'll see. We'll see. I need to drive now and go have my haircut and go and set. Love you guys. Peace. Long live Ghana. Bless you. How do I understand? How do I understand?